Welcome back, everybody. WMBF's Extra Point is here. I'm Dave Ackert, and yes, we're talking about playoffs tonight. A full season's worth of work goes out the window. It didn't matter if you were 2-8 or 10-0 going into this one. It's win or go home. And we've got plenty of first-round action for you to start this playoff season. We start in Class 4A, where every team from Region 6 made it in the lower state field. Among them, undefeated, top-ranked, #1, the Bruins. They went through everybody, coasting through the regular season. Perfect 10-0. Their path to states started at home tonight against Richland Northeast. Let's get right into it. Mr. Football, the candidate for Mr. Football, one of the 7, Lenore Sellers, running this offense. And check out, to start things off, the beautiful spiral by Sellers. Tajuan Fargas takes it right into the end zone to start things off the right way. If you're the home team, we fast forward to the Bruins' very next offensive possession. Sellers out here getting pressured. He escapes, lobs it over. Shaquem Shiloh grabs it right out of the air. So 2 quick scores. It's kind of going like we thought it would, but the defense, they also came to play tonight. Derek Goodman catches that one out of nowhere. Interception, pick 6, take it to the house. That's 21-0. Second quarter now. Bruins already up 35-0. Sellers dropping back, takes a step forward, hits Jabray Johnson. He hits the gas, ends up in the end zone. Another Bruins touchdown. We're going to get less than 2 minutes to go here in the half. South Florence, they might be trying to put 100 points on the board tonight. Sellers firing this one to Johnson, gets it past the goal line, puts that score to 55-6. No mercy tonight in Florence. The Bruins go on to pick up their first win of the postseason, torching Richland Northeast 61-18. Heading to the PD now, West Florence getting to host Lugan Elgin. Demons with the ball here. Beautiful pass, connects to the 30-yard line here. About that makes it 6-0. The Knights, though, they're the home team. They say, no, not so fast. Coach, don't look happy. So the kids, they're going to come out to play. Deuce Hudson, I think he's rocking the #1 jersey tonight, and he's gone. So it's all tied up 7-7 in this one. The defense, they're going to have something to say about this, too, for West Florence. They get it done on both sides of the ball here. Demons, though, they gave them a run for their money. This one was pretty close, but the Knights, they hang on. They advance in the playoffs, and they get to kind of coast along at the end of this one. 52-27 ends up being your final there. The Wilson Tigers, they travel to the Midlands to take on a really good AC Florida team. We pick up the action in the third quarter. Florida up 28-7. Brian McCart puts the ball over the Falcons defender. That's Jiron Waiters. Scores, so it's 28-14. Fourth quarter now. Falcons respond. Markel Towson takes off the handoff. That's good for 6, so it's 35-14. Falcons continue to pour it on. Carew Bates, he connects to Jack Purdy for another Flora score, so that's going to make it 42-14. Falcons tack on one more for good measure, and they would sadly end Wilson's season here after a 49-14 victory. Myrtle Beach, the Seahawks, they're on the road too in the low country, taking on May River. Picking up things in the third quarter again. May River, they're up 14-10, and they add on a score thanks to quarterback Keeper. He gets that one in. Yep, that's 21-10. But here comes Myrtle Beach, the Seahawks. Cacao! Quarterback Wyatt Canyon calls the screen, puts it down, third down. 3 plays later, running back Malachi Washington, we've said his name before, he finishes off the drive with the score. Myrtle Beach are only down 21-17, and they end up scoring another touchdown later in the game, so they get to hold off the home team. 24-21 goes down to the wire, and they're going to face a familiar foe, West Florence, on the road next week. That'll be a good one. North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, they were on the road in their playoff game as well. They took on Irmo. This one was a defensive battle. We can't see from that score, but Irmo came up with the win, 14-7. So a tough loss for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs there. They end their year with a 2-9 record. The Red Foxes of Hartsville, they've been nobody to mess around with this season. They proved that tonight too. They beat Lucy Beckham 33-14. So the next game for the Red Foxes, a matchup against that really good AC Flora team. So we move on to 4A now, where Carolina Forest, the Panthers, they got to host the River Bluff Gators. First quarter here, Panthers draw blood first. Quarterback Scott Saylor finding Nathan Schulessler on the quick pass. He would give it to the rest of the team early up, 7-0 lead. But check this one out. Next play, Panthers took the punt away, so they get the ball that sails over the punter. Eventually, the Gators recover it in the end zone. So we're all tied up in this one, celebrating in the end zone. Second quarter, Gators drive the ball away to the Panthers territory, and they cap it off with a handoff to Cooper Johns. So they go up 7, but don't count out those Panthers just yet. Later in the second, look at this throw. Toe tapping in the end zone. Throw by Saylor. The toe tap was from Tristan Green for the score. Panthers tie it up. But once again, here comes River Bluff. They were not giving up. Quarterback Austin Cox finding the tight end, Blaine Blows, wide open on that one. He easily gets in the end zone on the other end of the field there. 21-14. So that's the score going into the break. This one continues to go back and forth. But the Panthers, they rise above against the Gators. 42-28 is your final there. So let's go head down the road here. St. James, the Sharks, playing host to their first playoff game at home against Berkeley Stags. St. James offense looking good here. It's Connor Schwalm. He connects to Ben Sant for the first down. Drive stalls those. The Sharks attempt a trick play there, and that ends up being an incompletion. So we fast forward second quarter. Schwalm trying again. He finds Shant this time. Berkeley's Josh Youngblood. He picks it off, though, with that kind of 50-50 ball there in the end zone. Wouldn't take long, though, for the Sharks defense to come up big. That's Ryan Largan getting the interception from the Stags quarterback, so we give St. James great field position, and now here's Schwalm finishing the drive here, scampering in that end zone. 6 points for the Sharks. That puts them on the board first. Ultimately, though, it was Berkeley. They walk away with the 14-12 win, putting the end to the Sharks season in that one. Also in 5A tonight, Conway headed down to the Low Country to face Somerville in their first round matchup. Didn't go as planned. Green Wave proved too much for the Tigers. Final score 48-0. So the Tigers season comes to an end there too with a 4-7 final record. Whew. We are halfway there. Still a bunch of action and a lot of final scores to report for you. Highlights and our play of the week when we come back.